All right, so let's see. We are in Faunal, and it was Rebecca wasn't here last week, right? Okay, before the game, I did recap a little bit for you what had happened. For everybody else to do it quickly again, last week we started off in the town of Glorium. That is where that kind of Viking Asgard village was, and we went across the bay to the settlement of Grakenok to find out what was the cause of this kind of sea serpent attack. It was a three-way race between you and a few of the locals from Glorium. And despite you taking a detour on the way to Grakenok and really seriously delaying your arrival, you were able to come in and be at least an equal part in bringing down the giant beast that was attacking the village, earning you an equal share of the praise for felling the beast. And that is when we kind of wrapped things up there. You did some treasure selections based on the rewards from your efforts, and I think for Rebecca we are currently at 35,000 XP, so we're at level 8. So you might have to level up. And I just realized
Yes, I do.
I should have mentioned that like 20 minutes ago, so I apologize. It just occurred to me that everybody else leveled up last week. But, yeah, so from Glorium, you went back to the Walking Castle and moved on to the town of Faunal, which is the gate to the Beastlands. There, you learned that the town of Faunal, or at least its denizens, in the not-so-distant past, more recent past, actually were absorbed and pulled in and became part of the Beastlands. The only thing that remained of the settlement of Faunal were the buildings itself, which the wild Beastlands rejected and did not take. But that is a risk that all these gate towns end up inevitably playing, is that if they tip the scales of balance from just this side of neutrality to just this side of being like the plane that they have a gate to, the whole town can be absorbed into the plane, leaving room for a new gate town to form. And that's what's happened here in Faunal. Now, Faunal is populated by sapient beasts of all manner. And there are currently 3 factions that are vying for control of Faunal. Basically the herbivores, the hunters, and the avian creatures. It's unclear who's going to come out on top, but those are the factions vying for control. You came into the town, of course, with the business of recording your entry for the gate, but you entered the settlement of Camp Greenbrier, which is the only civilization really in the Faunal area. Camp Greenbrier, and you met a giant sloth by the name of Razik, who actually is not a member of any of the factions. He actually acts as somewhat of an arbiter and neutral party and messenger between them, and he hangs out at Camp Greenbrier. He decided to show you around and was going to take you to the gate where you could record your entry. But en route, you encountered a pack of Knoll poachers that had killed an awakened ibex named Oka, and were consuming him when you happened upon them and did battle with and vanquished all of them. And that is where things left off, and that's where we're picking up. Razak was with you during this Knoll fight, though he didn't participate. He's not much of a fighter. He wants the party to report to the herbivores and to an elephant named Ophelia to tell her about Oka's death. And that is literally where we left off.
Yeah, I remember going into that thinking it's just a bunch of gnolls, and then they were like gnoll bosses, gnoll lords, whatever the hell they were. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, that was harder than expected.
Right. Before we get any further into this thing, do we have to do this?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Right.
Of course.
Get it over with. There are 6 left, and I was thinking
That many.
there was like 12 when we started. How many does it say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Alright, so I pulled out the wizard.
What is the wizard?
The wizard. Chipotle and garlic beef with yak.
That should be okay.
Okay.
Yak is going to be okay?
Yeah, it's probably just
For us.
more or less. It's probably just more or less more beef.
I mean, it's literally a
Yak.
synonym for throwing up.
Fair enough.
All in the name of science.
I mean, everything you've had so far, how bad could yak be?
Here, hold
You
on.
know,
I'm going to make
bar
a
is
fill
in
my
hell.
cup before I...
If you can't trust
You're going to make me get up?
wizard,
I got to have plenty to drink to wash this out of my...
You're so dramatic.
gonna need 1 gallon of water per bite.
All right. Oh, it's moist.
There's everyone's favorite word.
I don't think dried meat is supposed to be moist.
Would you buy meat knowing it's already pre-moist?
Oh my god.
There we go.
Maybe you should forget the gallon of water.
Looks okay. Looks edible.
Waiting for my drink.
No, you got to do it before you get the drink.
All right, here we go. I can't. I can't let Amanda miss. I don't want her to miss anything.
Wow. Different shades of red.
Yeah, I'm getting
The
a little
spice
flush.
ones.
Thank you very much. This makes this possible. All right, so goes the soda right there.
I don't think
right.
you're gonna like this one.
Here we go. Wizard in the house.
What are the more neutral reactions? No?
That's not neutral
Oh,
at
there it
all.
goes.
So,
Aftertaste is a little rough on this one.
Yeah.
God damn.
Is he gargling?
Oh,
Oh, I love it.
big old mouthwash there.
Dang, you know the crazy part? That's just the first bite.
Oh, you know I got to do 2.
Imagine by the third or fourth bite.
Gotta do 2.
Got to do 2.
So, how was it? Describe it.
This is my
In
own personal
detail.
hot ones going on right here. I would do hot ones. I would do that shit.
Oh my god, I would die.
All right, bite number 2. Yak.
Don't yak.
Boop. Blech. Blech. That was terrible. I was on a streak for a while where they weren't completely horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still awful, but not horrible. Oh, that's rough. That yak is rough. It's got a lot of kick. All right. Slim Jim palate cleanser.
The dried meat chaser.
I think I was probably almost 20 before I realized Slim Jim was a meat product.
What did you think it was
Yeah,
before?
I don't know what I thought it was. I just thought it was a tasty snack. I never really questioned what it was made out of.
I think you should stick with tasty snack.
Right?
Yeah, you should probably not question what it's made out of.
Right.
Has anyone watched Reacher, the series?
I have not.
Yeah.
Like the first season, I think he just talks about how great Slim Jim is and beef jerky is for you.
All right. So, we're here with the 6 dead gnolls. Oh, yeah. Snap into it.
All right.
We're with the 6 dead gnolls, and you're with Razik the sloth, and he wants to go see Ophelia the elephant.
Okay. Sure.
Let's do it.
All right. So, a few miles away, you get to a point where you see sleepy rivers winding through a sprawling expanse of high grasses and fruiting trees. Giant herbivores, such as long-necked giraffes and brachiosaurs, munch on tall vegetation, while herds of bison, gazelle, and goats wander the surrounding plains. In the distance, rock formations encircle a broad crater.
What's... Can we look down into the crater? Like, what's in there?
Right.
Let
Let me call up the description of the town here,
Okay.
because I believe it has a location description there. Nope, I was wrong. It doesn't. Okay. So the crater, Razik explains to you, is at the center of the Heart Delta, and it's called the Hollow. It is here that the elephant Ophelia addresses hundreds of gathered animals nightly, seeking. If you're seeking Ophelia, you can find her here. So that would seem to be where to go. Unless you want to talk to some animals first. There's
Do
a
we have a way
mixture
to
of...
talk?
Yeah, well, most of them, or a good number of them, is it in the description here? Let me see, regional effects. So, beasts in faunal are more intelligent than their worldly counterparts. And just to put it in game terms, any given beast that you encounter has an intelligence of 10 and can speak and understand common.
We got a city full of caps.
Oh, he is missing out.
What's the game plan?
Ophelia, I guess, right?
Are we aware that they speak?
Yes. Yeah, you can hear them conversing with each other like any, intelligent beings in a village would.
These animals wouldn't happen to be wearing clothes.
No, but some of them are definitely wearing jewelry.
Okay, I was about to say that
more representative jewelry and symbolic than pretty shiny stuff.
Necklaces and headdresses and rings and stuff.
Right. I think Oka had something on it. Let me come back and... Yeah, I forget where I read it, but it said something about Oka having, some... Yeah, here it is. Oka's body has a distinguishing accessory, a beaded necklace with an eye-shaped topaz that was worth 40 gold. But I don't think you took it off the body, did you?
No, I don't think we did.
Because Razak was with you, and you thought that might look shady. Of course,
Did we
Rebecca's here
take the
now,
body
so-
to the...
Yeah, well, we can rewind. That's a good point. It's a question I probably should have asked. Do you want to take this Ibex's body with you, or do you want to leave it? What do you think?
I think we should probably take the body with her.
Yeah, can I ask our companion just to see how he would react to that if I proposed the idea of we're a little concerned. We feel like maybe we should take the body with us, and we'd like to roll an insight check to see if that would be disturbing to him, or would he rather just or he doesn't really mind. I'm just trying to gauge
Right.
how upset we're gonna make our guide here. Hypothetically,
So he
would you?
thinks that giving Oka proper burial and not leaving him for the scavengers is a very, very nice gesture. And certainly not expected. So it's fantastic to hear you offer it.
Yes, I am a cleric, and that's exactly what I'm planning to do with this body.
This thing weighs about 260 pounds.
Well, my strength score is +0, so that's somebody else's problem.
It weighs how much?
260.
I'll carry it.
All right.
Yeah, my carry capacity is 285.
All right, so you might have to offload your equipment to other people while you do it, but it's not worth getting into that. Suffice to say, with enough shuffling of equipment, you were able to carry Oka's body with you. So you do have that with you, and you can head to the Hollow to talk with Ophelia.
Okay.
So the elephant is holding court and she's got a number of other awakened beasts around her, and she is seems to be doing, normal kind of governing business, if you will, attending to different matters. Different representatives are, representing different concerns of locals and things, whether it be security of their region, or grievances that parties have with each other. Ophelia's dealing with all that kind of stuff. After observing her for a little while, you can see that she is wise and patient, and has an instinct to protect her people. So after a little while, she does turn her attention to you, and can see that you're looking for an audience, and she well, let's rewind. You're carrying Oka's body. There's no hiding that. It's got to be out in plain sight. So I think that would kind of put the brakes on all the normal goings on, and they would kind of pay attention to you immediately. And Ophelia asks Razik, who are these people and what has happened? And Razik defers to you to explain who you are and what happened.
We're a band of adventurers who have been roaming the lands. And we had this gentleman as a guide, but when we were headed to the gate, we noticed that your friend had been attacked.
By whom?
Some hyenas?
Knowles, right?
Knowles.
Right. And Razik pipes in at that point and says, we believe they were working with the Vile Hunt and Mick Mangehide. And you can see that Ophelia is very saddened by Oka's death. But she says, this Mick Mangehide and his Vile Hunt, I have my suspicions that they're working for Ebbenclaw, the leader of the Predators at Razortooth Rock. I recently defeated Ebbenclaw in battle when he and some of his predators attacked a herd under my protection, and I suspect Oka's death might be Ebbenclaw's retaliation.
Unfortunate.
Would you and your adventuring party be willing to go to Razortooth Rock and find out if Ebbenclaw is working with the Vile Hunt?
I knew it was coming.
These people can do nothing for themselves. They're all completely dependent on you. Wherever you go, it's like...
I completely get it.
Town guard? I'll hire these outsiders who have just wandered into my town today to do the job.
And what race is Ebbenclaw?
Ebbenclaw is a saber-toothed tiger.
You expect me to believe you, an elephant, beat a full-grown? Does Ebbenclaw walk on two legs?
No.
I was about to say, I just say to Lex, think about it this way. This would make a sick-ass cloak for you.
I know. I'm just... It's a saber-tooth tiger, though.
Yeah, but imagine the cloak that you can make out of that if we beat this guy.
I gotta live through the fight.
Perspective.
Ever since we got out here, you realize every fight, I damn near died.
Well, you are Mr. Out Front. And think about all that damage you didn't take because of your raging.
Okay, all right. Do we expect any resist? You said he's the leader of the predators, right?
He is.
I don't. Oh, it's not conducive to staying alive. But so what race of creatures does he have in his predator gang?
Um, let's see. Let me look ahead here. Wolves, tigers, hyenas, crocodiles,
Oh my!
predators.
All right. Okay. All right. And you want us to just go investigate, and if we find out that he's involved, he just wants to come back and just be like, hey, he's involved, and you got it from there. Oh, you want to stay
Yeah,
here?
I'm just looking for evidence of his involvement. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm pretty sure we could do that. Can you point us in the direction we need to go?
She says, if you can find out who's behind Oka's death, she'll give you one of these. A serpentine owl figurine of wondrous power. So Razortooth Rock is 5 miles from your current location here at the Heart Delta. Once you're ready to set out, just let me know that that's where you're going.
Are we in a rush? Does anybody need long rest or a short rest or something like that?
Should be good, right?
Well, we got a long rest in between when we left the Viking place to here, right?
Correct, right. So
Okay,
you
yeah,
should be at full
good.
strength, Rebecca, right?
I am. I just wanted to double check that with
Right.
my spell slots.
Right.
Okay. All right. Well, if we're ready, we're ready.
All right. An arid land of stark rock formations and rugged cliffs stretches ahead. Amid the dust brush and murky streams doze groups of wolves, tigers, hyenas, crocodiles, and more. A fang-shaped peak rises at the center of the wilderness, its surface etched with paths and caves.
Okay. Do we just choose a path?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Always choose right. Let's go
All
right.
right.
Right, it is.
So as you're making your way to this fang-shaped peak, sapient predatory animals that were dozing near you, as you go by, wake up a little bit, take note of you. Several get up and start slowly walking after you, following you. More and more, to the point where when you get there, you have a small parade of predatory animals on your heel. Not acting threatening, but not acting friendly either.
Do they look hungry?
They look watchful.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with looking.
Right. So it's at Razortooth Rock, the peak at the center of this rugged land, that you finally see Ebenclaw. might have had a handout for Ophelia too, but I didn't look. So there's Ebenclaw. And he's just looking at you. But hasn't said anything as you approach.
All right. How you doing, Mr. Ebenclaw?
He just is looking you dead in the eyes, but he doesn't speak.
I don't know. Are we playing a staring game? I can play it.
Yeah, I'll step up to the bat, if we're playing the staring game. I have a +7 to animal handling, so I think I might be equipped for this situation.
Well, if you're looking to get him to address you, you might try either persuasion or intimidation.
I have a +5 to either, so unless somebody's got better.
You got it.
Anyone? Okay. I'm gonna. I guess. Sorry, you go.
Oh no! I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna rage silently.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I will use.
Raging.
Okay.
Nah, he's just,
not.
you know that he
How to
ain't
use
say nothing when I
persuasion?
spoke. He pissed me off.
It's understandable. Listen, I get it. Okay.
Don't you hate when you say good morning to people and they don't say nothing back?
DC 16.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's just go with, hi, we're here to talk. Shit. That was a 12.
Now, you could have had help from somebody else in the group, so I'll let you roll one more time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at that. So,
Nicely done.
Ebenclaw just meets your gaze, and Zorana, you plead with him. Not desperately, but you maybe not plead. What's the word? Petition him to address you. And finally, after you finish, he lets you say your piece and doesn't say anything, and lets a long beat elapse after you're done speaking before he finally opens his mouth. I don't often meet with visitors. I find them suspicious, and certainly I'm not accustomed to addressing anyone who hasn't presented me with a gift deserving of my station. But if you'll go away, I'll answer some of your questions. Yes, I was recently defeated in battle by Ophelia. My hunters and I attacked a group of reindeer, not realizing the group was under her protection. We were in the wrong. I know nothing about Oka's death, but I am sad to hear of it.
I'm rolling an insight check on that. Of course, my insight fails me now.
He seems to be telling the truth.
Yeah, okay.
He says, I doubt any creature under my rule was involved. As far as my relationship to the Vile Hunt, I loathe them and would like to see them destroyed and driven out as much as I'm sure Ophelia would. But I don't know where they are. Our efforts to locate them have proven unsuccessful.
You don't have, a weapon or an object of theirs, do you? I might have something that could assist.
No.
Damn.
Wouldn't happen to know of 3 gnolls. Well, how many was it? 4?
6.
6 gnolls, by chance. That where they would hang out.
He doesn't, but you might talk to Parvus at the Eagle's Eyrie. The Albatross's followers see all.
Okay.
So he's directing you to another location. You've been to the Heart Delta to see Ophelia. Now you've been to Razortooth Rock to see Ebоnclaw. And now he's directing you to a place called the Eagle's Eyrie. I'm going to put that in the chat just because it's an atypical word, but Eyrie, A-E-R-I-E, which the technical definition of an eyrie is a large nest of a bird of prey, especially an eagle, typically built high in a tree or on a cliff. So this is Eagle's Eyrie. It is a forest of exceptionally tall trees that lies a few hours away from Razortooth Rock. And again, Razak can guide you there.
You see, I really wished I had prepared Speak with Dead in my spell list, and I don't.
Right. So, moving on to Eagle's Eyrie to continue this this investigation.
Yeah, makes sense.
Straight, high-branched trees create a lofty canopy. Broad nests and tree houses hide among the branches. Below, small forest creatures scamper across shadowed trails. The sapient birds who make home in the Eagle's Eyrie direct you to their leader Parvaz, P-A-R-V-A-Z. Currently, the albatross is at a meeting place called Watcher's Talon, deep in the forest. The most direct route to the site is going to take you about 2 hours. So, to follow this trail, and make sure you don't make any mistakes and get lost along the way, I'm going to need a survival check with advantage from one member of your group.
I'm +3.
Survival, I have +4.
You're the man.
DC 14.
You said with advantage.
With advantage.
Wow.
All right. So, unfortunately,
Uh-oh.
you follow a winding route that takes twice as long, and it takes you about 4 hours to get there. But you finally do reach your destination. Now, on reaching Watcher's Talon, you find a petrified leafless tree. Here, the giant albatross Parvus is holding court with a congress of winged creatures. Sapient eagles, owls, pteranodons, winged lizards, and more. You can see that Parvus is guarded and pragmatic. He turns to you and asks, what brings you here to Eagle's Eyrie?
We're trying to find the Vile Hunt, or where the 6 gnolls came from.
Well, those 6 gnolls were part of the Vile Hunt, for sure. So, Parvus says, I know where the Vile Hunt lairs, but I don't know why I should share that information with you. The Vile Hunt rarely bothers my followers.
Well, it's just a matter of time before they start.
I don't see any reason to open my beak, so to speak.
Do you work for the Vile Hunt?
Certainly not.
Then why would you help someone that's currently hunting sapient animals?
Being unwilling to help you does not constitute helping them. It's me staying out of other people's business.
So we're willing to stop the Vile Hunt at the moment. And before it becomes an issue, obviously your two leaders can't. So before it becomes an issue for you and you go looking for help that's already in front of you, you should probably accept it and tell us where it is.
Why don't you make a persuasion check with advantage? DC 18.
I just rolled purple. Okay, let's go.
Nice.
All right. Parvus decides. You make a convincing argument. He'll share the location of the Vile Hunt's camp. So he says the Vile Hunt gnolls lurk in a clearing about a half day's travel from here. And Razak asks you, should we go there and deal with them or bring this information back to Ebenclar or Ophelia?
Can we do both? Like, can we join them, like, get them in the neutral location and tell them at the same time?
How are you going to communicate with them? They're hours away.
Damn it. Can we send him to go get Ophelia and we go get Ebenclaw and meet at a neutral location?
Now, I think you've got to decide which location you want to go to. Either to the clearing where the Vile Hunt is making camp, or to Ebenclaw or Ophelia.
Well, we don't want to wait too long because we don't know if somebody here that's one of these birds could possibly work for the Vile Hunt, and they could go tell the Vile Hunt that we know where they are.
You
This is
didn't
me
get
talking
the
to the
impression that the birds were working with the Vile Hunt. They were just non-bothered by them. And these are factions vying for control of the region, so some of their attitude is kind of like, if it's causing a problem for the people I'm opposed to, that just helps me. So it's more about taking advantage of circumstances than it is about, being willing accomplices.
Look at the group. What's the worst case scenario if we tell them and then go to deal with the Vile Hunt? Guys,
Does any of us have the send magic spell where we can send messages?
Great question. Let me look.
I do not.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
do y'all want to go tell them in hopes that the message doesn't get back to the Vile Hunt?
Can we find out how big the viral hunt is? Or an estimate? Like, is it...
I feel like they're animals, so
So
if we go anywhere near that camp, I got a strong feeling they'll catch our scent.
Parvus tells you that that there was a total of 12 gnolls in the hunting party. You've already dispatched 6.
So there's only 6 left. I say we go in to the vile party and take on the 6. Or maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's
Razik
like 20.
says Ophelia or Ebenclaw could lend aid in this fight. They want to see the Vile Hunt extinguished too. They could potentially help you in this fight. Maybe it would be worth your while to delay for a short time our arrival to gather some reinforcements.
So I like the sound of that, personally.
I got a question, Mr. Bird. Okay. Who's the leader of the Vile Hunt?
Mick Mangehide.
And what is and Mick Mangehide? I'm assuming he's bigger than the rest of them, isn't he?
He is slightly larger in stature, yes. A particularly nasty gnoll.
Okay. Is him plus 6 more?
No, him plus 5.
Okay.
Got it. All right. Do y'all think we can take him?
I mean, we can send for reinforcements, can't we?
We gotta go get him. We can't send for him.
You can't ask the birds to go on our behalf.
They barely want to tell us where they were.
Right.
Yeah, they're not going to go all
I
out.
can't haggle with them.
Can't the birds fly the ring to Mount Doom?
What's the rush to go after the Vile Hunt? What's the thinking there?
Yeah, there's also that. Why are we rushing?
Yeah, I mean, it was
The
just
body's
fact of the
dead.
matter.
I mean,
Last week you were in a literal race, and you're like, "Fuck it, let's take our time." And now it's like you can
learned
take your
from
time, and you're like, "Hurry up, hurry!"
Wait, so is the Vile Hunt not going to move on, and we might not be able to track him?
I don't know I don't want to answer that question for you because that's giving you access to knowledge you couldn't possibly know.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
it's always possible, but the birds tell you they've been at this encampment for a week now. There's no reason to think they're going to up and move in the next 12 hours.
okay.
The reason why I'm like skeptical on it is because
You think
we've
the
already
birds are
taken out
involved?
6 of them. No, we already took out 6 of them, and they haven't. I guarantee they haven't came back. So they're probably waiting on those guys, and at some point they're going to come to the realization that they're not coming back.
Good consideration.
So that's my thing. I mean,
It's a fair point.
we can give it a shot.
I'm laughing at the Always Sunny meme. Shut up, you stupid bird.
Oh, you might like that. Well, if it doesn't look like they're going to leave camp in the next 24 hours, then it makes sense to go and update and get reinforcements.
Now, the question is, who do you want to report back to? Because reporting back to both would be impractical. So do you want to let Ophelia know and have her donate some of her forces? Or do you want to let Ebenclaw know and get some of his forces?
I don't know.
Pity?
What do we want to do? Let's I say let's go to
Wait, what do we get from Ebenclaw? If we go to him, do we get anything?
So you would get. I'll tell you. Ophelia is going to give you rhinoceroses, while Ebenclaw would give you dire wolves.
How many rhinoceroses?
I'm not going to tell you that.
Direwolves are pack tactics, though, right?
For how long?
For
think
the
they
fight
would've-
against the Vile Hunt.
Oh, okay, it's not like we don't get. Okay.
But you only get to pick one.
I want them there, but I wonder if it's gonna affect the XP though.
We have to divide the XP.
Yeah, I can take them if it's gonna divide the XP.
It will divide the XP.
We doing it by ourselves.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
What if I were to tell you?
Okay.
What if I were to tell you though? And this is again me tipping my hat about stuff that you don't know because. So I'm just going to read it to you here. If the characters bring this information to Ebenclaw or Ophelia, the first leader they speak to offers the characters 2,000 gold worth of gemstones to participate in the raid. They also send friendly animals equal to the number of characters. Ebenclaw sends direwolves, and Ophelia sends rhinoceroses.
So either way, we get 2,000 gold if we go to either one of them.
Mm-hmm.
In lieu of XP.
Right.
Which one's better, y'all? Dire wolves or rhinoceroses?
I mean,
Wolves or rhinos?
Good question.
what type of terrain are we on? Like, I would think wolves would be better in the forest type,
Right.
whereas rhinos were just.
They said it was in a clearing though. I say the rhinos. Yeah, I
Yeah.
vote the rhinos.
Yeah, rhinos are more badass.
Yeah, either's fine for me.
Yeah,
All
no
right, let me
preference.
set up some rhinos.
Yeah, because we've never played with rhinos, so I don't know if they would be better or the same than wolves.
I think it's they're more rare than wolves, so
I know
Yeah,
how
that's-
annoying
yeah, that's
the
what
dire
I'm saying.
wolves are. If rhinos are anything the same, like I got a strong feeling.
I'm going to turn off the dynamic lighting for this because it's such a simple page. I think it'll make it easier to have dynamic lighting off. Excuse me. All right. Let's drop some characters here. I'm going to move you over to the page. So you decided to go to Ophelia, and you got her offer of 2,000 gold worth of gemstones. So divide that amongst yourselves. There's 4 of you, so that's 500 gold each.
Yeah, I feel like that was a good choice because Ravenclaw didn't want to speak to nobody when they got there.
yeah, kind of uppity.
True.
Yeah, can't act all funny.
And you got the rhinoceroses. I'm going to drop you on the Vile Hunt camp because now it took 12 hours of travel from Ophelia, and that took a couple of hours to get back to her. So it's about 17 hours since you met with the albatross, and you're here at the bottom of this map. Let's drop your character tokens behind the line of rhinoceroses, and we will consider yourselves just outside of the area, and you can decide how you want to do this. You can't get too close with 4 rhinoceroses and be stealthy. So we'll, after you again drop your tokens on the map down here at the bottom, we will decide how you want to approach this camp, which is on alert because they do have 6 missing members. So they have guards posted and they are actively watching for people approaching.
Are they watching for rhinos to run through?
Maybe not. I see Lex and Kira. Anybody need help with their token?
I'm trying right now, but I think it's just my internet slow.
Okay, I gotcha. There's only one Zorana, so I will drop that one. There she is.
Thank you.
Alright. So yeah, how do you want to approach this group?
Should we just have the rhinos charge? Cause confusion?
Yeah. And just come and bind them?
Oh, I lied to you. There's 7.
Jeez.
Now
we're screwed.
I misremembered. I thought it was 6 total, but it's 7 total.
Okay.
All right, so the rhinos, let me look at their stat chart. They have a charge ability. Let me change this so you can see. All right. So they have this. So their speed is 40. So a dash would take them 80 feet. So I think they, we'll say it's nighttime when you arrive. So 80 feet does put you out of the line of the vision range of these gnolls, even though they're on guard. They couldn't see you out there, so the rhinos can charge in. And then, well, I guess it couldn't do a dash because it needs to make a melee attack for the charge to count, right? So there would go the surprise. The gnolls would know the rhinos were coming before they got there, so there would not be a surprise round. We think it's worth it?
Mm-hmm. Read this again.
You can see.
So it's either dash all the way in or
Right.
charge with an attack.
I should read the description too of the area now that we're here. The smell of charred meat fills a disorderly camp hidden between tangled woodlands and rugged cliffs. Bedrolls, cages, and drying racks with stretched animal skins cluster around smoldering bonfires. At the camp's rear, a filthy tarp covers a large cage.
What are the dots on the gnolls?
That's bookkeeping for me for some of their
Okay.
abilities because
No
they
problem.
have abilities that recharge. So that's for me to remember to use them and to see if they're active or recharging.
Okay, no problem. So I think the rhinos, you said 40-foot speed?
Right.
Hmm.
40 feet of movement would put them at their current location.
Oh, they're 40 feet off the map right now?
Right.
Got it. I guess we want them to get up in further, right? So maybe just have them dash.
Okay.
Kind of keep them as like a wall in front of us.
So the rhinos go charging in. We'll say they kind of scatter like thus.
Yeah.
And that their dashes bring them that far. They've got to move at least 20 feet to hit. So they stagger their thing to prepare for a charge. They're smart animals. So when it's their next go around, they will be able to use a charge against. You can see they're lining up against these two targets here, while these guys are going for the two on the left.
Right.
So let's get everybody on the initiative. You guys use your movement to get up where you are. So your tokens won't have any movement. But you will have actions that you can use since you actually are where you're standing.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I had to take a call.
A lot of baddies in the initiative order. We got Zorana, Kira, Rylar, and Lex. We got Mick Mangehide, a bunch of Knoll Hunters, a bunch of Rhinos. All right. All right, so Lex, you get to go first. Did he say he was taking a call?
Yeah. I believe that's what he said.
Okay. We will hold Lex's turn and go.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, it's your turn.
All right. I'm stuck in a tree. Is there
So you
a
can't
reason I'm
move
stuck in a
from
tree?
your that was your location there is after your normal movement. So if you want to use a dash, you can move closer, or you can start using your actions for other reasons.
Oh no, I'm stuck in the tree. Like I can't move out of the tree.
There's. Oh, I thought when I turned off dynamic lighting.
I can reset my character location. Or can
There
I?
we go. Lines block movement.
Oh,
There you go. There you go.
there
You
we
should
go.
be-
Okay. Whew.
I didn't realize you were literally talking that your token was.
I'm going to take the dash action and move to empty. I can do this right here. I don't want to be in front of it because I feel like it's gonna run me over.
All right.
And well, I didn't have to take the dash because that was 40. And I'm going to rage,
All right.
and I'm going to end my turn because I don't have any distance.
All right. This knoll here.
What's that dot for?
It's just some bookkeeping on my part about their abilities.
It's not. good.
No, it's just a recharge. And the green dot, I'll just tell you, the green dot is to remind me that they have a reaction, because they do have a reaction they can use. And the brown dot, orange dot, is about their recharge ability, which after they use it, they have to roll a 5 or 6 at their end of their turn for it to recharge. So this is telling me that all 6 of them have their recharge ability ready to go, and they haven't spent their reactions. But
Okay.
to this one up front, neither of that matters, because he's coming in to bite you, Lex. Makes 2 attack, either with its glaive or its longbow. So I guess he's going to use his glaive. And fuck it, he'll do it from back here because he's got 10-foot reach. 20 hits for 7, in your case 3.
Mm-hmm.
And 21 hits in your case for 2.
2.
This rhinoceros has already used his movement. Rylar.
Alright, I'm gonna dash.
Charging in behind the line of rhinos.
Yeah. That's it.
All right. Kira.
I'm going to cast a spell.
Kira casts a spell.
Yeah. 60 feet. I'll move.
That's a dash.
Is that a dash?
That's a dash.
Is that 30 feet? How big are the squares?
No, just you had to already use your movement by the time it was the start of your turn.
Sorry about that. I know you said that. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
55 feet. So on this guy right here, the one in the middle,
Okay.
I'm gonna cast a Crown of Madness.
Crown of Madness. Okay. Is that a wisdom save?
Yeah, Wisdom 14.
15. Got it.
Ah, shite.
Yeah, he doesn't have particularly good wisdom. He's +0, so it's just a good roll.
What do I have for bonus then?
Who are you?
That's
I'm
it.
Ian Borden. I'm a
I
professor of
think that's it.
architecture at University College London.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, very good. Zorana.
Okay. Let me see. How far is everyone? Okay, Lex do 35 feet, but I could just make it to here. I'm gonna cast, just because I know you were mentioning this before, 4th level. I'm gonna cast, where is it?
So, again, your movement would have been your action to get up that far.
Oh, it's not 35 feet?
No, you used the 35 feet to get to here.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that spell's not a bonus action. Never mind.
Right.
What can I do? I do have some bonus action spells. Don't need healing, so I'll cast... You know what, I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon instead.
Okay.
And I was gonna place it right there and try and hit this guy.
Okay. Form of.
Form of, let's just say, an axe.
X. Controlled by Zorana. Save that.
And I'm assuming an 8 doesn't hit.
I don't think it does. And besides, the 1 means an automatic miss, right?
Yeah.
Right. All right. That is it for Zorana. She's up in the fray, though. This Knoll Hunter back here is going to leverage his longbow. Let's see. Let's go at Lex. 15?
That's a miss.
21 hits for,
That's
in your
it.
case,
That's
4.
four.
All right.
What is that?
Oh, before I move on. That guy was this one, right? So he's got... That's an action.
Welcome.
It's an action. So he can't do it and attack. Okay, that's good to know. All right, McMangehide. He's got a movement of 30. He's going after the rhino. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And his attacks, he does not have a glaive. So his attacks do not have reach. So he is just out of range. So he readies an action. He readies his multi-attack action for when the rhino comes within range. This Knoll Hunter here charges forward with his glaive, and he's going to attack the rhino. The 10 misses, but the 23 hits for 11. Oh, right. Okay. It's not an action. It's part of its multi-attack. Okay. So I should have taken that back. I should have done... But I can't go back and fix my mistake. I can only fix it going forward. Right. Okay. So he uses his multi-attack and he incites his rampage. So I'm going to take the dot because he's used his ability to incite rampage in this fella, which gives him another glaive attack against Lex. And the 10 misses. So this guy has used his reaction. So he can't do that again. All right. Fuck it. He's going to shoot his longbow at this rhino. Now, 1 hit for 5 damage. And he's going to use his insight ability. So he uses his recharge ability. Oh, I gotta roll the d6 to see if this guy recharges. He doesn't, okay. Let's roll it for this guy too. Oh, he does recharge. So I'll give that back. He's still got that ability. But he incites Mick Mangehide to attack the Rhino. So Mick Mangehide uses his reaction Oh, he can't. Because again, he doesn't have reach. So he's going to incite this one over here to attack the Rhino. And he misses. All that for a miss. Alright, this Knoll Hunter is going to step up. He's going to attack with his glaive. He's going to hit twice for a total of 21 points of damage on this Rhino. And he's going to use his Incite ability. To incite. Let's see, who's he got left on the front lines to incite. He incites this guy here behind the bonfire to use his longbow. And he's shooting at the Rhino on the right. 2 hits for 13 damage. Alright, this guy here. 5, 10, 15, 20. 2 glaive attacks on the Rhino. 1 hit for 10 damage. He uses his Incite ability on this one to attack with the glaive on the Rhino, which is a hit for 11, and the Rhino goes down. Roll the d6 to see if the ability recharges. It doesn't. And last but not least, we go to Lex. Or actually, Lex is at the top of the round.
Okay. So Lex is going to move forward. And I'm going to attack this one twice. Not at advantage. Does 16 hit?
16 sure does. 24 points
24
of damage. All right.
And hit him again.
Hit. For 15 more.
God dang it, I should have been right here. Alright, I'm gonna end my turn.
All right. This Rhino backs up a few feet, scratches his feet, and then initiates a charge up onto this hyena, or knoll, I should say. He's going to attack with the gore, and he's going to hit for 18, but he does an additional 2d8 bludgeoning damage. So he does a total of 31 points of damage to that knoll. And the Knoll has to make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone. And he failed, so he's knocked prone by the rhinoceros. Alright. This rhino. Gonna charge up. And he's gonna activate Mick Mangehide's readied action. Oh, let me change that. That's a hit for 5. A hit for 6. And a hit for 4. 5, 6, and 4. That's 15. And this rhinoceros charged and is goring and hit for 7. So he does an additional 2d8 to Mick Mangehide. So he did a total of 20 points to Mick. And Mick has to make a strength saving throw, which he failed, so he's prone. Alright. Okay, we come back to this guy who gets his reaction back. Or since his turn has started. He spends half his movement to stand up. And he is going to attack Lex with the glaive. A crit for 10 points of damage. And a miss. And he's going to incite. He's going to incite this Knoll here to use his reaction to attack with the glaive on the rhino. And that's a hit for 12. All right. This rhinoceros here charges on this Knoll. Hits for 15 plus 2d8. So 24 altogether. Strength saving throw or be knocked prone. Made it. Rylar.
All right. I'm gonna move into flanking. I'm gonna use bonus action to cast Thunderous Smite, and then I'm gonna hit him with the greatsword.
All right.
2 for flanking. Ouch.
12 is a miss. Well, the 1 is an automatic miss, but...
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Kira. If you're talking, Kira, we can't hear you. Oh, you're muted.
I was muted. I completely forgot. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Um. So can we tell that what Mick, this one is kind of the leader, or is he
Yes.
not?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's apparent that he's
Yeah.
the one in charge. I'm just gonna cast a firebolt at him.
Which one? Oh, Mick.
Yeah.
Got it.
Twelve.
That is a miss.
I am just doing terrible. Okay, that's it.
All right. Zorana.
Okay. So now that I can use my action, I'm going to... Where is it? Okay, I'm going to cast Death Ward now. I'm going to touch Lex. Basically, I'm going to give him the ability... So this will protect him for the next 8 hours. So instead of dropping to 0, he'll drop to 1 hit point, kind of like how a half-orc has that ability.
Right.
Basically, he's going to have that, just because we don't need him going down right away. Especially for fighting all these gnolls. And then, as my bonus action, I will attack using my spiritual weapon.
All right. 15 hits for 11 force damage, which... takes
Hell
him out.
yeah. Alright, and then I'm just gonna take a step back over here and hide behind the rhino.
All right. This noble hunter back here gets his reaction back at the start of his turn. He...
One second.
gonna step over here, and he's gonna take a stab at Rylar.
Oh, damn.
Oh, okay. Oh, you got that tree thing, right?
Yep, I'm snatching him.
DC 15 strength save. 12.
He's right here. And I'm dropping him to 0 as far as movement.
All right. So he is going to still attack Rylar. 24 for 10,
Ouch. Yep.
and 10 for a miss.
Yep.
And it's going to incite Rampage and Mick Mangehide. That one's dead. Okay. Alright, so it didn't matter. Okay, so he's going to incite in Mick Mangehide to attack the Rhino. Mick is going to use his reaction. And he's going to attack the Rhino. And he's going to miss. All right. And then we go to Mick, who's now going to... When you take a reaction, let me read this again. make a melee attack, not a multi-attack. So the Rampage doesn't give them multi-attack. It gives them a single attack, like an attack of opportunity. Okay. All right, so here comes Mick with his full action this time against said Rhino, where he's got a bite, which hits for 17. I guess it has to make a Constitution saving throw, which it made, so it doesn't take the poison damage, so let me put that 12 back. Alright. But now here comes 2 claw attacks from Mick. A hit for 10, and a hit for 4 for a total of 14, which does bring down said Rhino. When the Gnoll reduces a creature to 0 hit points with a melee attack on its turn, the Gnoll can take a bonus action to move up to half its speed and make a bite attack. So 15 feet and make a bite attack. Yeah, it's really not close enough, is it? We'll give him the 15 feet anyway. 5, 10, 15 right here. Okay, Gnoll Hunter over here gets his reaction back. He is going to attack the Rhino. He's going to hit and miss. 12 damage. He is going to roll his recharge, which doesn't work. Alright, this guy back here, he's going to after one round, the hunter opens the cage and releases the panicked Triceratops. So now there's a rampaging Triceratops on the board. After he frees the Triceratops, that was his free interaction. So he's going to use his 30 feet of movement to get the hell away from the cage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to take a longbow shot at the Rhino. And a hit for 10. Brings down this Rhino. When he reduces a creature to that wasn't a bow attack is a ranged attack, not a melee attack. Melee literally means with your hand, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so rampage doesn't apply. But it is the end of his turn. He is going to use his incite ability on this one. Who's going to use their reaction and going to attack Rylar with the glaive. 13?
No.
Alright. This guy here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's in range to attack Rylar and the Rhino. Let's say he goes, we won't pick on Rylar anymore. We'll go after the Rhino. A hit for 10 and a hit for 7. Alright. And let's re-roll the recharge, which doesn't work. Usually I don't have to keep track of my monster reactions. Usually that's only characters that have that, so it's confusing. Alright, so this guy over here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Alright, going after the rhino. A hit and a miss, 11 points. Recharge. Recharges. But that's the end of his turn, so he can't use it until his next turn. And we're at round 3. Back to Lex. Let's clear some dead rhinos off the board just to make some room. That's 3 rhinos down.
I'm gonna move up. Activate this and give Rylard 7 temporary hit points.
Ah, thanks.
And I'm gonna attack this guy twice.
Which guy? The guy on the left, okay.
Oh, he's
Ooh, a
done.
crit. 23.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, next attack.
Another one. Wow. Yep. Talk about highs and lows.
Right. Alright.
I made that first attack, so let me get a cleave out of the next guy.
Right.
It's gonna be him. That'll do.
20. Nice. Alright.
Alright.
Rampaging Triceratops has a speed of 50.
Why does that have a speed of 50?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got 5 somewhat equidistant targets. Let's see which direction. 6 will be roll again. Alright, so he's going after this one. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He charges. Trampling charge right at this fella. Let's change it so you can see it. So he moved at least 20 feet, and then he hits with a gore attack, maybe? He does, for 26 damage. The Triceratops moves at least 20 feet straight ahead. The creature hits with a gore attack on the same turn. The creature must succeed on a Okay, so strength saving throw or be knocked prone. Knocked prone. And that means he can be stomped, right? If the target is prone, the Triceratops can make 1 stomp attack as a bonus action. And he missed with the stomp attack. Alright, so 26 piercing damage on this guy. The last rhinoceros is going to use his gore attack on the closest one and hit for 13. All right, Ryla.
All right. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna go after the injured one. That's a hit,
Right.
and so that's going to also add the Thunderous Smite,
24 altogether.
24, and then paste this again. Needs to make a Strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away and knocked prone. DC 14.
Failed.
Nice. So 10 feet away, knocked prone. And then, because he's prone, I'm going to move up. And my second attack will be at advantage because he's prone. And so another 14.
Very nice. All right. Couple of good hits against that nose. Fucked up his day.
Yep.
All right, Kira. You are muted again, sir.
I knew that this time. I really did. Alright, I'm gonna cast so right about here. So it should get.
You gonna hit the Triceratops?
Maybe not. So I'm going to cast Blindness Deafness on these two.
Okay.
So that's a con 14 at 3rd level.
Both failed.
So both are blind and deaf.
It's not
And
either
at the
or,
end
it's
of-
both?
Or it must succeed on a constitution or has the blinded or deafened condition.
Blinded or deaf.
So, yeah. It's one or the other.
Blinded.
Yeah. And then at the end of the turn, they could roll again.
Okay. All right, two gnolls blinded. And then we go to Zorana.
Okay. I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon over here, and I'm gonna take a whack at this guy who's blind. Assuming 22 hits.
Yeah, sure does. 11 force damage. All right. That's your bonus.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna cast, gonna actually move here, but I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Rylar, 'cause she looks, hurt.
Thank you.
Yep. And that'll pretty much be it.
All right. I'm just going to mark you as concentrating on that spiritual weapon. I forgot to put that before. Okay, so Zorana is done, and then we come to this Knoll Hunter who gets his reaction back. He uses his movement to stand up and is going to attack Rylar.
Yep. Nope.
5 points of damage.
Okay.
Mick is going to hop up on this box, and he's going to go after you again, Rylar.
Okay.
21
Yep.
hits for 5, and then you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
That shouldn't have been an advantage.
11, right. So 11 failed, so take 7 poison damage. 12 points altogether. And then a claw attack for 14.
Miss.
And a crit for 14 points of damage.
Okay.
Alright, this guy over here gets his reaction back. Oh, yeah. This guy. Right. I gotta roll his d6 to see if his power recharges. And it does. Let's put that back on the board for him.
Let me know when you get out so I gotta pee. I just said, just let me know when you're done, I gotta pee. That's all I said.
Alright. So we were at this guy over here who has his reaction. He's gonna step up and attack Lex. And he's gonna miss twice. We're gonna roll to see if his ability recharges. Does not. We go to this guy up here who's prone. He uses half of his movement to stand. So he's got 15 feet left. There you go. 5, 10, 15. The distressed creature does not take an op attack against him. Well, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, it does. Why not? And it hit for 25. It gored him. But now he steps up on Lex and tries to attack Lex. 21 hits for, in your case, 5 damage. Oh, and does his ability recharge? It doesn't. Alright, this Knoll over here is blind. So he's going to make an attack at disadvantage against Rylar. $16?
Miss. Miss.
And a 9 obviously is worse than that. Does he recharge? He doesn't. Does he get another saving throw against that blindness deafness? That's a Constitution 14, right?
Yeah, that's right.
He is still blind. Alright, this guy here is going to take a disadvantage attack against Lex. 16. Does a 16 hit Lex?
No, sir.
Alright. But a 23 does. Or 19,
19,
excuse me.
yeah.
Disadvantage, right. 19 still does. For 3 points of damage. And he can't incite his rampage because he can't see. And it clearly says it has to be a creature he can see. Lex, your turn. Round 4.
This one twice.
20 points.
Mm-hmm.
Slice and dice. 23. You're having some good attack rolls tonight for 23 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's getting down there.
And I'm going to cleave this gentleman.
Right. 18 hits for 21 damage. Barbarians don't fuck around.
And that ends my turn.
All right. The panicked Triceratops is actually, if he charges at anything, he's going to hit their guys. He doesn't put a risk to you because the gnolls are in between you and him. So let's see. What does it say about him exactly again? It says attacking a random creature every round. But it's left to me to determine how random it can be, right? I mean, literally, if you're standing on one side or another, he's not going to run around. I guess he could. He could run in a semicircle. Alright, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the battlefield. Let's roll a d10 and see who the random target is. 3. As it turns out, it's the gnoll right up in the front anyway. So he does his trample charge. Followed up with the gore, which hits for 24. Target must make a strength saving throw. Oh, it should have been an attack at advantage too, because he's blind, right? He's not knocked prone. 24 piercing damage. Okay, the last rhinoceros is going to gore attack the guy right here and is going to miss, I think. Yep, that's a miss. Rylar.
Alright, I'm gonna do the same thing as before. Cast Thunderous Smite as a bonus action. And then I'll try to hit the guy to my left.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yes.
Takes him out.
Oh, okay. And then my second attack, the injured one.
At
to the
advantage,
northeast.
right?
Because he's blinded, is that right?
Correct, right?
Okay.
24 hits for 17. All right.
Very good.
Very,
That's it.
very good. All right. Kira.
All right. On this one, I'm going to cast Toll the Dead. So Wisdom 14.
Ah, just failed it. Five damage.
Whopping 5. Okay.
All right. All right, Zorana.
Gonna do spiritual weapon again. Gonna see. Yeah, you know what? No, he's blind. I'm gonna aim for this one.
Okay.
Okay, where is it? Here we go.
Oh, yeah, there's a hit. And it's enough to take him out.
Nice. And then I will heal Ryler again. 'Cause she's not looking good.
Right.
Thank you.
All right, then we go to Mick. Who's going to attack poor Rylar. Going to hit for 8.
Yep.
And a
And
con
then-
save for the 2. 2 more.
Okay.
15.
Miss.
All right. No Hunter. Sees the healer throwing around healing magic. Doesn't like that. He's got reach with his glaive, so he's attacking Zorana. 24 hits for 7. And that's a concentration check. Lex has got a reaction.
Yeah.
Zorana,
So
can we
he
get a
made-
concentration check?
Yep. Okay.
Okay, great. So you maintain your spiritual weapon. What were you concentrating on, Rylar?
Thunder Smite.
Right. So you need to make a concentration check too on
Oh, that it's already been used.
Oh.
No longer.
It's not maintained concentration. Once you use it,
No.
it's spent.
It's a exactly. It's a next time you hit on an attack thing.
Oh, so it's a short-term concentration spell. That's interesting. Right.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So that's this Knoll Hunter. Let's see if his ability recharges. Doesn't. This guy dead.
Dan,
Yeah. Oh, right.
did he?
So that's 17 damage
Mm-hmm.
to the one to your right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this guy, he's still blind, so that's a disadvantage attack on Rylar. 20 hits for 8,
Yep.
and 15 misses, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yep.
Ability recharge. Yes. Too bad he can't see. Oh, and then he gets the saving throw, right, against the DC 14 Wisdom or Constitution. Failed. Still blind. This guy. Disadvantage attack on Lex. 2 misses. Recharge. He's already recharged. Con save against the blindness. Failed. Still blind. Lex.
Here. Attack. This one first. Twice. I said advantage, right?
Correct?
Just roll it twice.
Right. Advantage gave you the win on that one. 19 damage.
We'll roll the next one at advantage.
26 hits for 18 more.
Now I'm gonna cleave him at advantage.
There's a hit for 19.
Yeah. I don't like my position. kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. I'm just gonna stay here.
All right, rampaging Triceratops.
I fucking knew it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's roll a d8. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's Zorana.
Oh shit.
Trampling charge.
Oh no.
Shit. Shit.
25 damage. Great.
Right. Concentration check.
Yep.
There's no way to
Yep.
like calm it down.
Oh.
Lose the spiritual weapon.
Okay.
All right, and a strength saving throw, DC 13.
Oh. Okay, I made that.
Not knocked prone, not stomped on, so that's good.
Can we progress? I mean, can we get the rhinos to handle the raging? Can I try to convey that to them to go deal with that?
This rhino is he's the rhino says that the poor animal is just panicked and please don't hurt it. He's going to
Rhino,
attack.
don't you
Mitch.
have animal handling?
He hits Mitch Mangehide for 17.
I do have really good animal handling. Okay.
All right, Ryla.
Okay, I'm gonna go after the one that's blinded, so I get the advantage. Takes 11,
11. Noted.
and second attack, another 14.
14 more. Very nice. 25 altogether. Very nice.
And let me check if I have a bonus action real quick. I do not. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, Kira.
Are we attacking the rhino or no? No, right.
A character who spends an action and succeeds on a DC 16 animal handling check can direct the dinosaur to flee from the camp toward the south.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna cast a firebolt again at Mitch. No, yeah, Mitch. And roll a 2. That probably misses.
Oh, yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right. Zorana.
Hey. So hearing it's freaking out, I will attempt to make an animal handling check because I don't want to be crushed with this Triceratops and kind of try and calm it down.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
Unfortunately, it is too panicked.
Yeah.
Any bonus actions?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Mass Healing Word. I'm gonna heal me, Rylar, and Lex looks like he's missing a couple hit points, right?
Right. Just a couple.
Okay. Just a couple. Well, take the healing where you can get it.
Right.
Well, this is mainly for me and Rylar.
Thank you.
All right. Mick is tired of this rhino. Rhino takes 13 points of damage on the bite. And here come the claw attacks. Hit for 7. Takes out the Rhino. He's got one last claw attack. And he's going to direct at Rylar. 21 hits for 10.
Oof. Going back and forth and back and forth.
Right? Null Hunter is blind. He's going to make his attack against Rylar at disadvantage. 16.
Miss.
All right, 7
Miss.
misses. He gets another Constitution saving throw against his blindness. Still blind. Lex.
It doesn't provoke opportunity attack, right? Because I'm still within range of him.
That's correct.
Okay. I'm gonna attack Mitch twice. Normal. Wow. That's not gonna do anything. I'll try it again.
That one does a little better. 15 damage.
And I'm gonna cleave the hurt one.
$17 hits. 21 damage. He never saw it coming.
Mm-hmm.
Rampaging Triceratops. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 targets. 1, 2, 3. Guess what, Zorana? He comes out, loops that, and circles right back in.
Please stop. Leave me alone. I've done nothing to you. Yeah. But let me look at my let me look at my reactions. Actually, if I did shield, that wouldn't help me.
27 piercing and a DC 13 strength save.
Okay. Okay. Ah, fuck.
Okay, knocked prone. And that enables the stomp attack, which hits you for 18 more.
Okay. Do I have 18 more? I don't. I only hit 16.
Making death saves. Rylar.
I'm gonna move over to here, which is flanking, and we'll take the 2 greatsword attacks.
Definite hit for 16.
That one's probably gonna miss.
I think actually 14 hits.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Armor class 14.
Nice.
12 more. All right. Kira.
All right. So on this raging beast, I'm going to cast. I don't know. I'm assuming the rhinoceros is pretty strong, right? Okay, I'm gonna cast black tentacles. No, I'm not.
Is that a damage dealing spell?
It's supposed to be a rough terrain spell, but the strength is pretty low.
Got it.
So I think it'd be a waste. Is Zorana up?
She
she
is prone, making death saves. She got trampled by a triceratops.
Okay, so I'm going to lay on healing hands to restore eight hit points to her.
All right, very good. Anything else?
That's it.
Zorana, you're prone, but you're awake.
Oh,
Got
thank
some
you.
cracked ribs, but
Yeah, she'll she'll get up, try and crawl away to here at least. Do I want to do action? I'm gonna do Toll the Dead on this guy.
on Mick.
Yep.
All right, wisdom save. 20.
Okay, it's a cantrip, so he doesn't take any damage.
All right, that was a lot of damage for a cantrip.
Yeah. Stacks up.
Yeah.
Well, it helps that also I buffed up my wisdom. Let's see, and then I'm gonna cast another mass healing word. I'm gonna heal me and Rylar for 9 points.
Thank you.
All right, and that's it,
Yeah, because I can't really move further.
right? All right. Mick is gonna try to take one of you out with him, and he sees the most likely person he can take out is you, Rylar. You're a little bit more beat up than Lex is. He's accepted the fact he's gonna die. He's just trying to take one of you sons of bitches with him. 13 misses.
Yep.
25 hits for 7.
Ooh, yep.
And 6 misses. And then Lex has a counter attack for 16, right? That's a reaction on your part? I'm assuming.
Yes, sir. That's a
Alright.
reaction.
That's Sentinel, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, so that's Mick's turn. He attacked. He got attacked. He probably gonna die. Lex.
He's definitely about to die. Not like that. If he make it through this round, I'll be so pissed. I'll be so pissed. Oh, man. Where's Cap when you need him?
Zorana, I am so sorry.
No! Oh no. I'm down again.
Well, I already used my reactions on him, I'm sorry.
Down again.
And it says
She tried to crawl away.
if the target is prone, they get stomped.
Oh,
No.
Is that so? That's a fail right there.
That's a failed death save, right?
Make it stop.
Rylar. It's an interesting conclusion to a fight that was otherwise pretty formulaic.
Yeah. Casting level 2 cure. Oh, I have to move to do that. Whatever, I don't care. Hit me. Good. 13 to Zorana.
Okay. I'm glad you didn't take the prone icon off of me.
Yeah, right? I was just thinking that, like, oh, how fortuitous was that? All right, Kira.
I'm gonna cast Sphere of the Masters, which is a Wisdom 14 save.
Against the trike.
Yeah. Damn it.
Good idea, though. Good thinking. Zorana, you can stand up and try that animal handling again.
Yeah, might as well at this point. Just
DC
be like,
16. Let's say you got help.
somebody help me. Okay, gotta
Oh, actually,
re-roll
no.
again.
It's the middle of combat. You can't. No one's giving you the help action. Right? Yeah.
Damn.
No.
Okay. Well, I have my bonus action.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna healing. Do I have another? I don't think I have another. I have to do it at 4th level. Okay, I'm just gonna do a regular heal on myself. Just a quick healing word.
Okay. Mick Maintride is turning his attention to Lex. 22.
Yes, sir. That hits.
Hits, if for your case, 3.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to make a con save.
Con save.
Alright, so you made your con save, so no poison damage.
Understood.
Here comes claw attack number 1. That hits for your case 4.
Mm-hmm.
And another one for your case 7. You're taking a little bit of damage there. It's not going to matter, though. Unless you miss
No.
twice again.
Oh, don't put that on me. Got him.
Ah. He only had 4 hit points left. All right.
Did we
so
calm down the...
you need an action to use your animal handling, and you've already used your action to do a multi-attack.
Yep. I'm going to end my turn here.
Going left to right. Kira.
What is it?
$19
Yeah, that hits.
for 27 points of damage.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to make a DC 13 strength save.
Can I use my heroic inspiration?
Yes. And that turned it around, so you saved yourself from the stomp with your inspiration. All right, Ryla.
I want to use the help action, right? Give
Right.
advantage to Zorana.
Very good. Kira?
Tasha's Mind Whip. It's a Intelligence 14 save.
Failed.
So that is
Dealing damage makes it go into fight mode, not flight mode, though.
It hasn't been in fight mode?
I guess not. Because it hasn't been damaged. It's just been freaking out.
Oh. Shit. I thought it was in fight mode with all of the goring.
Now, it can still be convinced to leave. It just, Zorana's struggled with the animal handling. But she's got advantage this time, so.
Even with my attack, or no? Without the attack. Yeah,
That's because Rylar gave her assistance to Zorana, so.
okay. Can I do a different attack? Or are we staying with this one?
You can do a different one.
Ozsphere again.
Yeah, that's a good one. Wisdom, right?
Yeah, 14.
Failed, so it can't come any closer. Unfortunately, it's already right up on you. But that might not matter if Zorana makes her animal handling check.
Come on. Please, for the love of God.
Use
Maybe this-
guidance, right?
Yeah, you did give me... Oh, I have guidance? I thought you were just
Yeah.
helping me. Okay.
Yeah, you've guidance. Well, I'm doing both, but if you have guidance, use it.
Yeah, that's true. I could use guidance on myself. And it's a 16?
It's a 16.
At
Okay.
advantage.
At advantage. Ah, look
Oh,
at
thank
that. Nice. All right, so you convinced the thing to run off to the south. So we'll go ahead and take him off the board. We're going to give you the XP for that Triceratops, which is 1,800. The Knolls were 450 each, and Mick was 1,100. So 2,900 plus 900 is 3,800 plus 900 is 4,700 plus 900 is 5,600. Let's round up and make it 6,000. Yeah, let's give you 6,000 more XP. So that should put you at 41,000.
6,000 each?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, wait. I was supposed to divide that, right? Yeah, I was. 6,000 divided by...
You just said say something.
That's more like it.
I know. That's like when the teacher forgets to assign homework and somebody says, "Is there any homework?" Like, shut up, dude! So, yeah, 6,000 divided by... We'll divide it by 4. So why don't we make it 2,000 each? Being a little liberal because I'm trying to keep up with the rate of acceleration through the book, which is story driven rather than XP driven. But 3,700, yes, and the Triceratops is buggered off. We'll get him out of here, and let's talk about some treasure here. You see all these crates and stuff. Among the filthy gear is a sack containing 3 potions of healing and 1,400 gold pieces. The cages were all empty except for one holding a lengthy snake skin that functions as a rope of entanglement. So 1,400 gold divided amongst 4 of you is what? I can't do the math that easily in my head.
350?
Yeah, that's it.
Is that right?
350 gold each, right? Who wants those potions of healing and that rope?
Some things are underneath them potions.
Yeah, that's always a good idea, because then she can heal us, but if she needs healing, we can... She's got something for herself.
Right.
And the rope, I'm just going to put the rope in the party treasury.
Yeah, the rope doesn't need attunement, so...
Okay. Cool.
All right, so the Vile Hunt has been dispatched with the assistance of Ophelia's rhinos, who unfortunately all perished in the ferocious battle. But you did save a non-sapient Triceratops in the process, who had been captured. You did find a little bit of gold and treasure, and now you can return to Ophelia and get that figurine of wondrous power, that serpentine owl. So, I don't know, that one I think requires attunement. Joe is sitting in the sidebar, if anyone happened to just notice. I just did, and it just made me laugh. I don't know what he's doing in there, but we'll let him sit in there. Maybe when the game's over, if he's still there, I'll pop in and say hi to him. Hi, Joe, if you watch this.
Yeah, he put in the Discord. He's like, I'll wait.
Right. Yeah, well, that's what I noticed first. And I'm like, what's he talking about? I'm always asking what Joe's talking about. But now I understand. All right. So yeah, that figurine of wondrous power. Let's scroll back up here. That does it require attunement?
Does not say.
Yeah,
that
it doesn't
does.
say that it does. So yeah, shit, another party treasury one.
Yeah. Wrote in there.
Right. So another after you return to Ophelia with news that the Vile Hunt has been dispatched, she commends your actions and provides you with the promised reward. But Razik, the sloth, thanks you too for what you've done for Faunal. And he rewards you with a ring of animal influence.
Ooh. That's definitely a Zorana thing. With that high animal handling she's got.
Yeah, I guess I'll take it.
Yeah.
Where was this? When I was getting stomped on?
Right?
Right?
That's always the nature of these rewards, though, is you get your ass kicked and then get something that would have helped you in the fight you just had.
Yeah, I was about to say, where's Cap right now? I want to redo that with this ring now.
All right. Okay, so with Faunal concluded, you head back. Oh, well, you've got to go to the gate and record your impressions of Faunal, right? Now that you've dealt with all this local business, you've got your own business to attend to, and that's recording the gate entry. Yes.
I'm getting called into work. Let me. I gotta leave.
Okay, no problem, man. We're going to be wrapping up in the next couple minutes.
Okay.
All right, good luck.
All right, man. Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, that sucks, huh?
Yeah.
I worked from home today so I could do my D&D homework. All right, so let's make it official. Let's record an entry for Faunal. What do you think?
Great.
Sapient.
Anthropomorphic society, clans,
Sapient animals?
sapient animals, yeah.
Triceratops on the loose.
Sapient animals, wild triceratops. Anything about the political structure? I mean, who would you see in charge of the new faunal? Would you see the herbivores, the predators, or the avian creatures?
The bird was kind of a dick.
Bird was kind of a dick.
Probably, well, the elephant lady was the herbivore, right?
Yeah, Ophelia.
So,
Yeah.
Ophelia, that's it.
I mean,
I mean, if I had my,
Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say if I had my choice, it'd probably be her. But you know, I don't necessarily want to get involved in their politics either.
Right.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, to be fair, the Predators did acknowledge, they're like, yeah, we didn't realize when we attacked this group they were protected. So, I mean, you know, they didn't seem too bad. They were just doing their thing and they screwed up and they acknowledged it.
We don't want 100%.
Yeah.
Hey there, Joe. How are you?
Wait,
We're just finishing up. If you want to mute for a second, I'll talk to you in a minute.
mass hypnosis methodologies from MSNBC and all this and this left wing.
I feel like I am listening to your.
Why?
All right, let me mute you for a second, and then I'll be right with you. Hold on. All right. Yes, I have the server mute power. I can mute others. Yeah. So all right. So we've recorded a relatively accurate description of faunal with its animal population. So that's another town to go off the list. Next on your list of towns, there's only 2 left to do. And the next town you're going to hit is the town of Rigas, which is the gate town to Acheron, I think it's pronounced, Acheron, Acheron. So it's back to the walking castle after gathering all your treasure and loot, and on you go to Rigas.
All right.
So, everybody gets in a long rest.
That's good.
Right.
Long rests are always good.
Right. All right, so on to Rigas we go. Everybody gets their long rest in. Now, as the days go by, one afternoon there is a boom from outside, and the castle sags as if something heavy just landed on it.
Odd. I guess go take a look.
All right, so when you go to investigate, you see coiled atop the walking castle is a mighty pearl-colored dragon with branch-like horns. Its brilliant eyes fixate on you in a warm, slow voice that sounds as though it were coming from far away. It says, "My old friend, how good it is to see you again."
Talking to the castle?
To you guys. Warmly greets each of you by name and calls each of you friends. She can share general details about each of you. She clearly knows you. She claims to know you from when you first met hundreds of years ago. But you have no memory of this meeting.
Hundreds of years ago.
Right.
Right.
I look in the mirror very quickly and I'm like, I can't be that old, can I?
So, seeing your confusion. First of all, the dragon, seeing your confusion, says, introduces herself as Renispura, or Renisnupra. I'm going to paste that in the chat so you can see it. Or maybe there's a handout. Let me see if there's a handout. Yeah, there is. But it just says Time Dragon. Of course, doesn't say the name. So let me paste that in there. Renisnupra. Renisnupra says, "Oh, I may not have met you yet at this point in time. I should go."
What? What?
I don't want to interfere with the events to come. Let me give you this. And she holds down a small talisman for you. Give this to the one who sees silver. You will understand in time.
Give this to one who sees silver. Okay.
Holy shit. Spear of Annihilation.
Ooh.
Huh.
So I think that is where we will end it for tonight with that encounter with the mysterious Renisnupra, who says that she might not have yet met you yet at this point in time. Gave you the talisman of the Sphere of Annihilation and said, "Give this to the one who sees silver."
Okay. Kind of crazy.
Right? And let's see. Okay, and that's we will end it for tonight. We will pick up next week. Everybody going to be in for next week?
Should
Yep.
be.
Yeah.
Excellent. We will do the town of Rigus. So I will prepare for Rigus, and the last town that remains after that, a town called Cursed, C-U-R-S-T. So I'll start preparing for those two. I already did a little bit of Rigus prep today. We just didn't turn out to make it quite that far. The fight took a little bit longer than I would have thought, but that Triceratops really made the difference in how enjoyable that fight was for everybody. I mean, maybe you didn't find it enjoyable, but I certainly thought that thing was fun as shit. I might just put a rampaging Triceratops in all the fights.
Yeah, made a bit of a mess of things, that's for sure.
Right? That's it. That was fun. So, all right, folks, I will let you all go. We will see you in the chat and whatnot, and see you all next week.
Right on.
All right.
Okay.
All right,
Anybody
cheers.
wants to hang out and chat after is feel free. I'm going to just turn off the recording, and then we'll call it a night.
Cool. See you
All right.
guys.
Take care.
See you.
Bye.